Okay, so we need to talk about this week. There are a lot of things that jump out at me, but the one thing that I really want to talk to you about right now is progression. Okay, if you're going through some sort of growth journey and you see evidence that you're growing, I hope you're making room to celebrate that or at least acknowledge that with yourself. Now, for me, the thing that I'm growing out of and doing really well with right now is self consciousness and insecurity around that. So normally, let me give you a good example. Like back when I was in college, if we were preparing for a big exam, it's not unusual for students to group together and do like study groups. You would never find me in a study group because I would have to, in the study group, as I'm working with them, they would see I don't know the answer. And they would see that the question would come by multiple times and I don't know the answer. And that's embarrassing for me. Like I would feel very self-conscious about that and I would just do all my stuff myself on my own, and that would just be that. So this week, I just recall being on the phone with the client. Client could not stay focused on the conversation. So I had to decide, am I going to leave them alone or am I going to, try to find feedback to direct and control the conversation? I opted to call my trainer, and trainer tells me, okay, give me a second, I'll listen in. This should have been, if I was still operating in my previous mindset, a huge point of self-consciousness. Like, wait, what am I didn't agree to that. Just, it would, But instead, like, it went really beautifully. I was on the phone with the client. He was in the chat. I'm checking in. I'm applying, you know what I'm saying? And he's giving me feedback and we worked through it together and as it was supposed to go. So I just remember, like, thinking, oh, Rebecca, look at you. And so here I am coming back from a family gathering. And usually when the family and I get together, like they'll play spades, and I'm not big with card games. Like I'm just not. It's just not something I do. So I can be a little slow to pick up on the rules or whatever, and that would make me super self-conscious, and then that would make me like take longer to connect the rules and all that stuff. It just doesn't go well. So today, instead of us playing what we normally play, they threw a new card game in the mix, and I was invited to join. So I took the opportunity to connect with them. And while I still did my dumb mistakes or whatever, I had a really good time. I laughed at myself, like it was fine. And I don't know if they had a good time. I hope they did, trying to play with my slow behind. But I had a really good time. And I think this all goes back to, there's a verse in the Bible that says God will transform you into a new person by changing the way that you think. And I think I'm in my relationship with him right now, like this is what he's been doing, just working on me, just transforming me. So it's a new day. It's a new day, me, self-conscious. And I hope it's a new day for you too. And I hope that you're telling yourself that, the newness of it, that you're acknowledging that.